Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will be talking about how to use CTX feed to generate a feed for your Google Merchant Center. If you haven't already know, to advertise using Google Shopping, you basically need a Google Merchant Center account where you will then provide a feed that includes information about your products. You can actually create the feed manually, but of course, this method will take up too much time, especially if you have thousands of products. Plus, it's not a very efficient method because every time you update your products, you would have to update the feed manually as well. So the solution for these needs is to have something that can generate the feed automatically every time there's a change in your product information. In WooCommerce, the easiest solution for that is using a plugin called CTX feed. CTX feed will generate the feed, and then Google Merchant will fetch the feed from a link, automatically updating your product's information on Google Merchant Center without you having to do anything. Of course, after you have set up everything correctly. Let me show you how to do it. First, you need to download the plugin, go to the plugin, then add new plugin. Search for CTX feed and install and activate it as usual. Once you have done that, I will now skip to how to generate the feed. To generate the feed, go to the CTX feed menu on the left side, then Manage Feed. In here, simply click on Add New Feed. There are only 5 pieces of information that you need to fill in. The first is country, which is the country of your target market or where your customers are located. If you need to target multiple countries, as far as I know, you need to generate a separate feed for each of these countries. Disclaimer: I personally have never targeted multiple countries yet, as I'm currently only selling locally within the country. The second is template. Simply choose Google Shopping here because that's what we want to set up. This template section is actually more helpful than you might imagine. Without it, you would have to look up for documentation and set up every single one of these attributes individually. Next is file name. Just give it any name that you like. For file type, I always choose XML. I've never tried other formats, so I can't provide information on them. Next option is Include Variations, and this depends on you. You can select all variations, which is the default, or just the parent, the variable product. You can also choose Variable plus variations to maximize product listings. I personally just choose the default, which is all variations. Perhaps in the future, I will experiment with the other option. Most of the time, you can just save it like this. However, for countries with higher requirements, such as US or European countries, you need to set up GTN and brand as well. Otherwise, your products will have limited visibility, or worse yet, will be disapproved. So this is country-specific. If your products ever get disapproved or limited due to missing attributes, you can always come back here and update the feed. Simply click the plus icon here to add more attributes. You can also add shipping if you want to match your shipping rates with those on Google Merchant. Keep in mind, shipping can also be set up from Google Merchant Center, along with tax. So if you don't need it, you can exclude it from your feed. This, in turn, can save the size of your feed, preventing it from growing too large, especially if you have thousands or even millions of products, by not including attributes unless it's really necessary. That's all you have to do. Now you can click Save to save it. Next, you go to Manage Feed once again. Here, you will see your feed URL that you have just created. All you have to do is copy and paste this URL into Google Merchant Center. I won't cover how to create Google Merchant Center account. This tutorial assumed you already have a Merchant Center account. On Google Merchant Center, go to Feeds on the left sidebar. Then click the plus icon on the left that says Add Primary Feed. Fill the information accordingly, and then hit Continue. In here, give your feed a name. Note that the feed name here doesn't need to match the feed name of the CTX feed earlier. Next, select Scheduled Fetch. Here, you got asked to enter your file name. Again, you can enter any name since we are not using FTP or Google Cloud Storage. Choose your fetch frequency. The fastest one is daily. You can also select the fetch time and time zone. In the File URL field, place the URL you get from the CTX feed plugin. No username and password are needed since our feed is not password protected. Next, click Create Feed. That's all you have to do to create a Google Shopping feed using the CTX Feed WordPress plugin. Very simple, right? If you ever need more advanced features such as product filtering, more frequent feed generation, dynamic attributes, conditional pricing, and so on, then you would need to purchase CTX Feed Pro license, which is currently priced at $119 per year or $10 per month for a single site. I will put the link in the description below if you want to check them out. There's also a lifetime license priced at $676 for a single site, which will be more cost-efficient since you will use this tool for long-term anyway. All right, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope this video will be helpful to you. If you have any question, just let me know down in the comments. I would be happy to help you out. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you like our channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.